Hi, and welcome to our advanced pay plan training. I'm going to show you how you can make a lifetime of residual income with xosialx. First of all, how does someone get started in our company? We always recommend just keep it simple. All you've got to do is pick some products, a product or some products. We have something for everyone. They just simply go shopping and then they can get started. And if they put the products on SmartShip, they can experience these discounts. One product's 10% off, two is 20% off, three or more is 30% off on the whole entire order. And you can keep that discount every single month. Whether you start with one product on or off SmartShip or a bunch of products, the business is free. Once you try a product with a 60-day, 100% money back guarantee, then they become an associate for free. With that being said, let me show you how you get paid here at xosialx. First of all, when you bring in members, that's either a customer or an associate that wants to earn money. On everything they purchase on their first orders, you make 50% of all of the commission that's available. Okay, that's a huge commission amount on first orders. But then when they reorder for life, this is on all reorders, depending on how many active directs you have, you get paid off of this chart. So it's really simple. If you have one or two people that you brought into the company, whether they're a customer or an associate, what I mean is a member, you make 5% on all reorders for life. Imagine not doing any work and getting paid month after month, year after year, over and over and over again. It's exactly what I'm talking about. But if you bring in just three, that'll quadruple to 20%, everybody. And that's really an amazing part of our compensation plan because people can hit that in just a few days. If you bring in seven, it jumps to 30%. 14 jumps to 40%. And then really, we created this for social influencers, but other people that are not even influencers are doing this. If you bring in 21 or more, it's 50% on all your customers month after month, year after year. So this is really good for the masses as well as the leaders in our company. All right, with that being said, let me show you our ranks and how you can rank up and earn top positions here and make a serious amount of money. I believe we have the easiest ranks in our whole entire industry. First of all, how do you get your first rank here? You just simply get in, try a product. You're now, and then click the banner in your back office that says, I want to be a free associate. Now you're an associate. You don't have to bring anyone into the business to be an associate. Then if you bring one person in, it makes you a manager one. You bring a second member in, it makes you a manager two. A third makes you a manager three. Fourth manager four, fifth, sixth, seventh, all the way down to manager seven. Like I said, the seventh one makes you a manager seven. Now I'll show you how that will bless you financially. But here's the thing. It doesn't just stop there. You can become a 5K in our company. Now, the neat part about this is you don't have to bring in any more members than seven. The volume from all of those seven people and the teams they built here, and each one we call it a leg under you, each one of those counts towards your 5K. We have one rule for that, and that's that no more than 60% of that 5,000 in volume can come from any one leg. Okay, but it can be spread out between all seven. So with that being said, as you help those people build a lifetime of residual income for themselves, you get to count all the volume for unlimited levels to rank up. So when those seven people generate teams where you've got more volume, you can be a 10K, 25K, 50K, 100K, 200K, all the way to 500K. So what am I saying? You never have to bring in any more than seven members. You just simply help them succeed and you can make it all the way to the top. Let me show you why you want to rank up here at xosialx. First of all, we have rank advancement bonuses as you're ranking up. When you become a manager seven, as soon as you bring in that seventh member, you get a $200 bonus. Then when you become that 5K position, that rank pays you a $500 bonus. 10K, a $1,000 bonus. Then when you become a 25K, you get a $2,500 bonus. It's paid out $1,250 a month for 2 consecutive months. And then 50K, $5,000 additional bonus. Folks, these are all on top of each other. So that's $1,250 a month for 4 months. You could even be getting your 25K and your 50K in the same time frame, right? How about this? 100K, $10,000 bonus. Imagine getting $2,000 a month for 5 straight months, and the work that you did was from before, right? Think about that. 200K, $20,000 bonus, 4,000 a month for 5 months, 500K. Folks, this is a $50,000 bonus. It's paid out at 5,000 a month for 10 months. How would that change your life? This is in addition to all other commissions that you'll already be receiving. Guess what? You have a chance at earning all of these bonuses. And did I mention there's no time limits? There is no time limits. Whenever you hit these ranks in your career, you get the bonuses. And folks, this is a total of $89,200 in bonuses. You can earn up to that amount. So these are our rank advancement bonuses. This is a huge reason why you want to rank up here at xosialx. But guess what? We also have an infinity bonus that pays you off of all of your customers' purchases and your members' purchases for infinity levels, unlimited levels. How does it work? When you become a 5K, you pick up 2% of all of your team's commission volume. And then when you become a 10K, it's still 2%. But now when people catch you at 10K, you get generation two, which is still 2%. So that means everybody's winning, everybody's getting paid. You become a 25K, you jump to 3% plus 2% if anybody catches you there. And then if anybody catches them, another 1%. So here's the thing, 50K gets you 4%, 100K gets you 5%, 200K gets you 6%, 500K gets you 7%. Folks, that is huge pay off of your commission volume on your team. This is one of the most incredible infinity bonuses that I've seen in the industry. It's not just an infinity bonus, it's a generational, 3 generational infinity bonus. That's a big deal. If you don't quite understand it, don't worry, it happens automatically, okay? This could be extra pay from an unlimited amount of orders on your whole entire team. That's the part that you need to know. Okay, with that being said, then we have something in our compensation plan. It's a 20 level matrix bonus. I believe this provides something for everyone on the financial side of this. Here's how it works. If you become an associate, just an associate, you don't even bring in a member, you're now qualified for 2 levels in this 20 level matrix. 2% of the commission on the first level, 3% on the second level. Now, folks, your first level can hold 3 people. Your second level can hold 9 people, and it just keeps tripling all the way down for 20 levels. So what happens when you bring in one person and you're a manager one? You pick up level 3 at 4%. Bring in another person, you pick up level 4, folks, at 5%. And then here's the biggie. Here's the biggie for the masses, okay? If they bring in 3 people, they're now qualified for a whopping 7 levels in this thing. And look at how the percentages just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Know this. Level 1 can hold 3 customers or associates. Level 7 can hold over 2,000 because it just keeps tripling all the way down. This is serious pay. Folks, if you just brought in 3, you'd be qualified for all 7. And if they brought in 3 because they want to be qualified for all 7, and they brought in 3 and they brought in 3, your pay, if these people were just buying one of our products, our energy drink, the Exhilarate, would be over $10,000 in monthly residual income if they keep buying it every month. And that bag is a month's supply, so most people do. So don't tell me this is not exciting, because this is crazy good for the masses. But then we've got leadership pay here that's off the charts, okay? So look at this. If you become a manager 4, how do you do it? Bring in 4 members. You get 2 more levels. Manager 5, 2 more levels. Manager 6, 2 more levels. Manager 7, 2 more levels for a total of 15. And then, folks, this is where it gets even more interesting. Rank up to 5K because of the volume from your team. You pick up 2 more levels. Rank up to 10K, 2 more levels. Rank up to 20K. You not only get paid from all 20 levels, but it has full dynamic compression. I know some of you may not understand what that means, so I'm just going to explain it like this. The company doesn't keep any money from what you're seeing here. This money will keep chasing upline until it finds a qualified person to pay. So everybody gets paid. Corporate doesn't keep the money when someone's not qualified. All right, with that being said, This is truly great for the masses as well as the leaders. Listen, everybody, most companies don't show you the compensation plan like this because it's so confusing and it's like smoke and mirrors. I'm not trying to say anything bad about the competition. There's plenty of room for everyone here, but I want you to know I am showing you this whole plan because it's the most amazing one I've ever seen in 30 something years of being in this industry. Now, look, if that's not enough, everything I just showed you can be multiplied by something very special. Our X plan has something called profit sharing positions. Spend just a few more minutes with me. I promise it's going to be worth it. These this part of the compensation plan helps multiply your pay like no other company can, and it happens automatically. Profit sharing positions are super unique. How does it work? You get in our company by simply trying a product, at least one, and then clicking, I want to be a free associate. That's it, you're in. You can now earn from those 20 levels that I just showed you and everything else I just showed you. Okay. But here's the thing, when you bring in 3 people so that you're qualified for those first 7 levels, it's magical and you'll make 50% on all the commission volume they generate, plus monthly residual on everything they buy over and over and over again. But really, the real exciting part is if you bring in a fourth member, you're going to get 50% off what they buy, but also a U number two. Folks, it works exactly like that 20 level matrix I just showed you, but it's a whole nother one. You get it for free. It pays 20 more levels. Okay. And then I just showed you what just 7 levels of one of these could pay you, right? That was over 10,000 a month. What could two pay you? You do the math. How about this, everybody? Bring in a fifth person. You're going to get a U number three with 20 more levels of pay. Bring in a sixth person, 20 more levels of pay. Bring in a seventh, 20 more levels of pay. An eighth, 20 more levels of pay. If you think you're starting to see a trend here, you are. Every time you bring someone into Social X after your first 3, you actually get 20 more levels of pay. And here's the key, everybody. There's no gimmicks, there's no gotchas, there's no catches. You don't have to requalify each one of those with 20 more levels of pay. Whatever your original one, your original U number one is qualified for, all of your U's are qualified for. There's no gimmicks, there's no gotchas here. You can't buy these extra U's with 20 more levels each. You can simply bring in members and earn them for free. So look, folks, these are copyrighted. No other company can copy this. And literally, they're free. They are literally free. So here's the last question before I wrap this up. How many of those profit sharing positions do you want, especially because they're free? Because, folks, you can have an unlimited amount. This is the ultimate compensation plan on the planet. I hope and pray you'll take advantage of it and let it change your family's life just like so many others all around the world. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate your time. Take care.